Lakers have scored 9 of the last 12 points to retake the lead. Embiid doing work. Count it in, a foul. 41 for Embiid. Look out, league. Watching this.
This is truly dreamlike. Hakeem Olajuwon type footwork.
The defense just loads up on him, as we see there. Very tough to stop, but what a great move.
Embiid guarded by Tristan Thompson. Now Grant Williams picks him up. Embiid single-handedly got a whole bunch of Celtics in foul trouble the other night, and he starts off with a beautiful post move.
Downhill, but this is what Joel can give you. So Tristan Thompson comes with a hard double, but the footwork, it's Grant Williams' job initially, but the double was not very good.
Yeah, 3 in the morning.
Yes, I mean, people are always talking about how much they love, or is it they spend so much time there? That's what it is.
A gorgeous move and finish by Embiid. So Joel, after the 0 for 6.
Take a look at this bird's eye view. Watch this. Boop. There's a little step through Bryant.
Embiid, good-looking ball fake and a dream shake. Tremendous footwork by the big fella.
Today, stay below the foul line today.
At the top of the show.
And in Philadelphia with those incredible fans.
Embiid. Wow, what a play by Embiid.
And teach this. This is a big guy with skills. Little Euro step, excuse me, to Brook Lopez with the finish. My goodness.
Against Gortat. That second surge, ducking that shoulder and getting to the rim.
Suns answering every question posed by the Sixers in the third period.
Beautiful move and finish by Embiid, who's got 16.
There's Dirty Dancing right there as we take a look at Joel in the post. Chandler.
Embiid, beautiful move going at Jordan. A head fake, able to go left.
Watch this move right here. Wow. I mean, that is such a clever move by the big fella. Absolutely had DeAndre Jordan on skates and a beautiful finish.
Sixers running Simmons along with Redick in the backcourt. The guy's got it now, Embiid in the middle. He's got a mismatch, and he promptly throws it down in the face of Paul Millsap.
Face it, it's not a good rhythm. So perhaps it's kind of like walking out of the batter's box a little bit. Same thing here. Kind of sit.
All bets are over now. Joel is unleashed.
One who started that. And we'll see JoJo here again, beating everyone down.
And they're hoping that he can still play at some point this year. Embiid, the show and go for JoJo.
Great ball fake. Like about Embiid. Now just watch as he makes the catch. There's the fake. Get him up in the air. The rotator. No. Big fella, that freight train is coming.
Didn't want to stand in there, huh?
Not at all.
And Embiid with an emphatic finish.
Well, when you see the ball go through the hoop and your game starts clicking, you can see your chest puff out. You start, ooh!
Oh, Embiid throwing it down as DeAndre Jordan.
I don't see, look at that pump fake. Ooh, someone bit. And the finish by 2-1. Here it is again. You got to stay on the ground. Don't jump, DeAndre, because this just might happen.
Booker all over Embiid. Joel taking him downstairs and slamming in his face.
Here he is again on the nice drive. Booker unable to do anything.
Embiid, that's Dudley taking a tumble. Embiid off the backboard, took it back and slammed for 2. Heady play by Joel Embiid, who's got 20. And we have a techno being called as well as Embiid taking a page out of Ben Simmons' playbook. We've seen Ben do that a number of times.
Sometimes you just got to ad-lib. Davis overextended, overcommitted.
Nice hustle. McConnell thinking 3. Sixers do have a fresh 14. Embiid spinning and slamming for 2.
Spotty, but this time it's the diminutive Burks on him with the reverse dribble, making it look too easy. Papa loving it too.
The Sixers, and Atlanta out-rebounding the Sixers by 4 so far in the game. Embiid throwing it down. Embiid again. Oh, that time he knifed through the double. A feeble attempt by DeLon Wright. Buick drive of the game.
You know what it is. JoJo split 2 defenders. Siakam, no chance. Here comes Wright. A little bit too late.
Here's Rashawn Holmes. Got the start this evening with Robert Covington out. Embiid swiftly to his left and powers it down with 2 hands.
This action's hard. You have to go over against Redick, and that right there, that's the talent
Delivers when you need it.
Embiid thinking three. Joel rolling in and he throws it down.
Here's the thought process again. Do I take this pump fake? No. I'm going to explode and exploit. One more look at it, Mark. Don't doubt the clout.
Working around the perimeter, Horford. Now Embiid squares, drives. Oh, big finish. Joel Embiid going hard.
Look at this move. Look at the footwork here. Rips it through right by Vucevic and then reverses and throws it down.
Embiid, Brown looking to help out, tried to strip down low. Embiid fakes, foul, good, and one. Joel Embiid pumps his fist.
Skilled as he's ever been, incredible footwork, understands how to get a defender off balance. You know, look at that footwork and the little one-handed.
The bad news is they're down 5 and Tatum's only played 8 minutes. They want this thing as close as possible when they go in at halftime.
Embiid headed back to the free throw line.
Really gone to work tonight. There, nice turnaround jumper over the right shoulder. He gets fouled again. So talented.
Embiid against Lopez, who's returned for Brooklyn. Joel Embiid, a gorgeous move and finish.
And look where the help's coming from. Jeremy Lin. Oh, no. You're not going to be able to get to me in time, big fella.
The Sixers down 13. Embiid who can handle. He's got Whitney in his sights. He shows and he goes. Embiid in a crowd. Getting it done, and he'll go to the line looking for one more, grabbing at his left knee. Now they get it to Embiid, who goes right to work on Vucevic. Boy, Joel is probably salivating.
Take a look at Joel again. Early post up. Excuse me, sir. Let me get that. Over the left shoulder.
McConnell does a really good job.
And that's the 5th assist for T.J. McConnell. He'll go to help against Embiid, and Embiid pounds it down.
A solid job. You can't listen. You can't worry about getting your foul. You cannot let Embiid get to the basket unimpeded.
The matchup of Lowry on Muscala. Going left. Going left. And just like that guy.
The energy going, and make some noise if you want a t-shirt.
Recently, Mr. Galloway, they need all of that with the absence of Jackson.
Embiid, little sleight of hand on Drummond. Embiid, who already had a pair of threes, and Mirotic thinking about that, dazzles them all as he strokes to Joel Embiid.
The ball on the floor, not to become stagnant.
Embiid, as the double team arrives, spins and scores, give him 21.
See, JoJo, that is a nice move. Defender unable to get there and stop him. To get to the basket or give you open looks, take advantage of that.
Joel Embiid, a pretty move with a half hook.
On the offensive rebound, as the whole team is. I thought Joe's activity was pretty good, though.
Yeah, specifically with that battle inside, what do you want to see defensively going forward?
Against Turner's former team, the Boston Celtics. Plumlee standing his ground on Embiid, and Joel says, thank you very much, I'll take the jump shot.
Any team in the NBA. Cantor, good hands there on Embiid. Embiid back to it on the fadeaway, puts it in.
Just too good.
Second block for Winslow. He's got 19 points, 8 rebounds. Here's Embiid with Johnson on him. Oh, my goodness. Tough shot. Joel Embiid uses the bank.
Embiid, we'll see here if he doesn't try to answer back. Little Akeem the Dream from Joel. Embiid slow to get started, and Gasol measuring him. All cotton for Joel Embiid.
Just to score, but to set the offense. And of course to score it as well. Showing you the complete package here. Footwork, hangs with the floater.
Whiteside, now a member of the Portland Trailblazers.
Because he plays hard, and Whiteside didn't.
Embiid galloping past Leonard, and he threw it in reverse. What a start for the Sixers, hitting 5 of their first 7. They ripped off 9 unanswered as they rise at Wells Fargo Center.
One of the keys was playing with energy. I'd say he's feeling pretty energetic, don't you?
10 on the shot clock for Embiid. On the handle. Hit him with the milkshake mode, the dream shake.
Now watch Embiid. He knows he has a mismatch. Is he going to go and take a double team in the paint? No, I'm shooting my fadeaway.
Richardson in foul trouble, also dealing with an injured shoulder. Embiid, a lot of activity on right side, and he hits a spinning, one-footed fadeaway jumper at 7 feet tall.
Lowry was saying earlier, he was saying that the ball was tipped, therefore it should be their ball because he's too good to shoot air balls.
Oh, Embiid, a gorgeous move and finish, stopping on a dime.
The earlier action, nice little pass fake from Joel, and you see the defender just flying off of him.
Height advantage for Tobias Harris. Passes it up. Embiid fakes a 3, and it's a 3. Embiid certainly is, Mark.
That's an easy choice. Starting off aggressive. Jab step, open 3.
Opener right there. That's a recipe for success for the Sixers. He's got it all working on every cylinder right now. Hotter than fish grease.
Such a comfort. Just blowing right by his defender. And this is what I like the most.
Back inside to Embiid. Baines on him. And Embiid another spin and scores. And he's come out after that timeout.
A few droughts the Sixers have had in this game. Embiid. Somebody there tried to take a charge. That was Griffin, but Joel Embiid continues to do his thing.
Exchange. There's Joel. You can see him in between 2 defenders. Just goes straight up. Sometimes the game can be so simple.
Embiid, meantime, has Vonleh to deal with, and here they go.
Elevated their overall resume. You look at what Giannis has been doing this year. Right up there in terms of leaders. And
Watch this little thing. Give him the old shimmy shake.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go, big fella. Set him back and take that turnaround.
Embiid with a clear advantage on Patty Mills, takes advantage. And again, Embiid, who struggled in the first half, not so in the second half.
DeMar not liking it at all. Here's Joel a little earlier. Mills absorbing a lot of that contact.
One-on-one. Baines guarding Embiid. Turnaround jump shot. He's good. Man.
Sixers now could tie, go ahead with a 3. Embiid once again locking horns with Monroe. Joel with a nice move.
Or Dr. J's hands.
Oh boy. Embiid only 3 to shoot. Got it done. Joel now with 22. Embiid taking Davis. There's the double by Hollis Jefferson. You can count it and a foul. It's a revive. Joel Embiid stepping to the strike, looking for one more.
Active, much more lively. Take a look at the spin and taking them in 2 different directions. If you're Davis, the defender, you really don't stand a chance. Repost.
Embiid against Mirotic. It'll count. Got it! They'll replay it. You can count it. They did so on the floor. Joel Embiid capping an excellent first quarter with 15-1. It's the 76ers 38, the New Orleans Pelicans 23. Second quarter action is coming up.
Quickly front court. The trailer is Embiid, picked up by Gobert. A quick 8-2 start by the Sixers. Spinning inside, caught the rim and in. That's a good move. You know, go and shoot around. It's Coach Quinn. 2 start. Embiid taking on Gobert. His first bucket. Utah down 8.
Embiid turning away from the double. Such a smart play by Embiid.
Love the sleep, but the important thing in all of this is look at how low Joel is. When you're low, that means you have a strong...
Since, he first got there, he had very little to say. I'm not quite sure what that meant. I mean, to play with DeAndre Jordan, to play with most of these guys, he's blabbing about Blake Griffin. I didn't remark about Joel Embiid and his big giant step.
Years, I'm reminded of Dr. J, Darryl Dawkins, all these guys that I had a chance to run into and maybe fall in love.
No doubt, makes a huge impression. You never forget it, really. With Embiid, who's got a bunch of threes tonight. take it on Dwight Howard and getting the roll. Embiid now at 25. He's got Howard if he wants him, and he does, and he promptly drills it as if on cue.
Is Embiid working against Nance? Is Embiid on a fade? Yes. The Cavaliers, Joel Embiid with a beautiful spinning jumper. And Philadelphia has a 6-point lead here at the Q.
Getting really good at denying the ball in bounds.
Of course, how good is it to have a guy like Ben Simmons, who is now on the bench?
I said there, maybe why the slow start is there for Dario. Here comes the chiseling moves by Embiid. Look at that.
What a beautiful step back move by Embiid.
That's not to be denied. That was a tough shot there.
And here they go. Is there a double team? Embiid taking on all comers and having his way. Embiid, too much man for the Atlanta Hawks. Give him 34.
7-0 run from the Spurs.
Here's your clear out. Here's your one-on-one.
Embiid, step back. It's just such
a
ridiculous touch.
No, you can play.
Very consistent. Since so many people have focused on how his offense hasn't quite been what we'd expect, but his defense has been excellent. As Embiid hits the jumper.
Well, good execution of the late shot clock baseline out of bounds play to get Embiid a quick ice.
Embiid off the maxi miss.